平和のために戦います。我らの意を示してやらねばな。寿司を救うため赤島へ参ります。折を見て酒井様もいらっしゃってください。方針を紹介しましょう。島で一番のクスシだと言われています。赤島で会おう。
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, the second region is now officially made available to us, and we have a slew of brand new objectives, Mongol territories, and characters to deal with. But on top of that, I'd like to welcome you to Act 2. It's time to retake Castle Shimura. And as a result of our triumphs, well, it turns out that Izuhara is now under attack, as if it weren't before. Khotun Khan is striking back by sending Mongol forces to raid the farmsteads of Izuhara. Liberate the farmsteads to free your people. Now, this is what we in the video game industry call fluff. All of these areas that we have already visited at some point or another, and this deciding that it now belongs to us, well, we have to defeat everyone at these farmsteads, and there will be another reason to go back to some of these later, but they make all of the Mongol areas available to us to visit, and once we clear them all, the fog of war will be gone and we'll be able to see every single question mark that might still lie here. Now, I don't think we're going to do a lot of these, unfortunately, so I'm going to hold off on getting too deep into that as we instead start to look forward, because now we have the continuation of other major characters' story arcs, including Sensei Ishikawa and the introduction of Norio, of who I feel so terrible gets the short end of the stick. He comes in almost halfway through the game and he has 9 tails. That is obscenely long. I mean, every single one of his missions just drag on, I'm sorry to say. We now have Iki Island, of course, also, but we have the return of Kenji, and Yuna starts getting her own little arc here. So that's nice and short. Lady Masako continues in droves. She has multiples of them right away. And over here we have Norio number 4. So I really like his arc, because if you compare him from the beginning to the end of it, it's just night and day. And I honestly feel a lot of remorse for him, but look, you don't get anything for completing it. Minor legend increase, whereas some of the other stuff you get charms and silk and stuff like that, but I don't know. Here's Castle Shimura, and we can't do anything too far north, so we won't worry about that. But over here in Omi Village, this is where Jin was born and grew up in, and it's where we can obtain one of the best armors in the entire game. But as you can see, it's a little far away, so as much as I'd like to have it now, we're going to wait a little bit on that and just sort of naturally make our way up there by starting off and making our way to Akashima Village. This is where we're basically going to have our second hub instead of going back to Golden Temple, which I don't have any real gripes about just going back to right away. There's a gift, but we can pick it up a little bit later. So for now, let's head north even further and just sort of explore a bit and see what happens. But I do want to go ahead and get this bamboo strike. It's very perfectly placed for us. And I will try not to mess up. 3 squares. Okay, that's not too bad. Oof. Bit of a pattern there, actually. Oh, what? Hello. That's kind of cool. Okay. Well, with another bamboo strike in the book, we simply need 1 more in order to increase our resolve permanently, and I feel it's extremely overdue. Now, before we go on our amazing adventure, I have 1 question for this woman. Why is she sweeping this dirt like that?
槍川の怨霊がこの世に蘇ったと聞きました。元槍川で人を殺し回ってるそうです。
聞いたことのない話だ。猛虎の仕業ではないのか。
槍川様の呪いの話をご存じないのですか？でしたら琵琶法師に司祭を聞くと良いでしょう。元槍川にいるはずです。
話を聞いて正体を突き止めよう。
That's right, the Dance of Wrath. Yarikawa's Vengeance. That one is pretty cool. But speaking of Yamato the musician, there is yet another incredible set of armor that we can get here by the name of Gosaku. And the issue that I have with this particular one is we need to go to 6 different fishing villages, save them from, you know, Mongol control, and then return here so that we can open a door with the keys all put together. And luckily for us, I do think we learn what those are fairly shortly once we head to Akashima village. But of even more notable worth is right behind it. We have a pillar of honor that houses, in my opinion, the game's worst sword kit. And behold, ladies and gentlemen, the almighty Dueling Festival. Your foes will drink and feast on chaos, blood, and poor graphic design. Oh my god, is this I don't know, I probably shouldn't go too hard on it. It's not like I went to Party City and, you know, along with my clown nose and makeup, grabbed this on the dollar rack on the way out, but it's just compared to some of the other ones, it just lacks the finesse. It's kind of along the same lines as this, actually, but I don't know. You would never see me wearing that ever. I'm sorry to say. Now we have the Tales of Iki available, and we will certainly be doing this before the end of the second act, mostly because the upgrades and techniques that you get from this part of the world are extremely good, especially for your horse and for your bow. So we're definitely going to make sure we can at least enjoy those aspects of our upgrades, you know, before we beat the game. And you can technically beat the game and then go to Iki Island, but you then wouldn't be able to enjoy any of the things you just got. So yeah, let's make it a point to go there before heading off to the third act, shall we? And as we sort of head north and get our bearings straight and just soak in all of this lovely doom and gloom around here, we're gonna start seeing a lot of desolation, just death and burnt down and abandoned houses and just people hanging from trees. This area gets substantially darker the deeper we get, so be on the lookout for all that stuff. And before we go too far, actually, right over here, there is, I believe, a small bench that has a shrine next to it. Here we go. Yeah, I saw the fox den and then I remembered. It's right here. Let's go and pray to the lords of all of the death we have inflicted, especially to those who did not deserve it, such as that horse. Okay, well, this is another instance of the fox disappearing, so that's unfortunate, but as we just move on. So yeah, you're not going to be seeing a whole lot of places similar to like the Golden Forest or massive waterfalls or anything, but this area definitely has its own sense of beauty once you get a little deeper into it. This is just kind of like a precursor stuff to expect. Plus, all of these houses down over here, like a lot of them are just abandoned and desolated. They don't have anything here for us except sometimes a small camp of Mongols, and it's not even really worth it to try to take them out because they just don't offer anything good for us. Oof, that guy is not gonna have a good day. All right, quiet you. There we go. Got me right in the larynx. Oh my god. I didn't even see this guy here. Right, so yeah, there are only 3 dudes here. That's it. So, I don't know. It's not usually worth it unless you just want to play around and get some more supplies and stuff, but we're pretty close to not needing any more. We have been doing a relatively good job of not needing to spend too much of it, but in case you want to search for iron and steel and stuff, it would probably be a good idea, but no, that's why we're gonna go and raid some villages, you know? And there's not even a lot here to begin with. Yikes. Yeah, not entirely worth it, but we do have a man over there. And I do want to see, will this guy, oh, it'll do the thing, watch this. I don't know if I've mentioned that before, but the falcon just likes to freak out sometimes. Oh my god, it just stays on its head. Oh my god, that's so funny. Oof, man, that guy got covered. There's another one? Sheesh. Okay, me and you, sir. Can you please dismount the steed? There we go. I was trying to be real careful not to take out another horse. I don't need any more evil equine? What is the word for horse? It's one of those. I don't want any of that on my soul. Okay. Let's maybe try going a little bit more this way. Akashima really is not that far away, and as a matter of fact, let's just, yeah. So, that quest, the Spirit of Yarikawa's Vengeance, that also has a really cool sword kit. It's kind of amazing, but we will be able to do that pretty shortly. But let's go and get our techniques situated, because it's been flash enough that I've had 3 of them on for a while. Let's go with the delayed strike, just because it's a little more offensive and I'm more likely to use that around here than jumping off my horse. But it allows us to get the perfect dodge, where if we press O right before taking damage, we can counterattack. And oof, look at all that bloodshed. It's so good, man. Can't wait to do that myself. Okay. So, yeah, this first little area is a little bit strapped for the good stuff, but that's right. Good opportunity to pick up as many flowers as we can, because you know there's going to be a hell of a lot of new armor dyes and masks and helmets, so I want to make sure we're ready, you know? I also hear that bird. I don't know what he's thinking. Where she's going. Oh, you must be taking me to the musician, because I'm pretty sure he waits here in this first town to tell us about Gosaku, the one who is unbreakable. He's alive, damn it. Man, there are a lot of flowers out here. But welcome to Akashima Village, where... Dude, get your horse out of the road! Oh, poor thing. God, it's just haunting me wherever we go. Alright, well, while we're here, and because we can't necessarily commit to it at the moment, sheesh, let's go meet up with Yamato.
ご作の伝承を語りましょ
う。ご作？聞かせてくれ。
喜んで。二桃と瀬と磯路も前。赤島の族徒党を組みて対馬に害をなせり。その自分対馬のご作なる百姓。物の符の亡霊の呼びたるを聞いていずれば。 屍の見事なる甲冑を作るを見入れ麗しきに惹かれて鎧をかすめぬいややあって賊は御作の村に至れり戦わずばある限りを奪い取られんと悟りて御作は鎧を身につく賊の打ちかかりてきたるに御作恐れて手が震え死なんと思う時賊の剣を鎧がはじき御作はたじろぐこともなし惑いたる賊は後ずさりよろめきなどすれば御作は不可思議にも意図静かなる心地して御作の言うを憐れみし物の符の亡霊の付き仕事刃を振れば手早なりあらゆる賊を切り捨てるその後は賊を見る者なし後の年御作死して裏の家々鎧をば秘蔵して情をかけそれぞれが鍵一つを持ちて守る今再び対馬に害をなす者あり百姓の曰く御作の霊岡の神にて立ってあり新たなる勇者のまた田畑を守らんとするを弔うと。
鎧は隠されたままか。
ですが猛虎が動いております。里を襲っては鍵を求めているとか。
どの集落に鍵があるのだ。
青井、飯島、久田、小清水、小浜、八幡です。鍵さえあれば赤島の丘の上で鎧を得られると言います。
猛虎に渡すわけにはいかぬな。
その通りでございます。
Well, I'm sure there's probably some way that I can clip myself into it, but for the most part, this is just something we'll be doing in our off time, and we're not going to put too much focus onto it, because for me, it'll be mostly cosmetic as far as wearing it. So let's go ahead and put that on the back burner for now. And as it turns out, Akashima Village is loaded. There's a ton of stuff here, as well as a gift altar, but they're all in really inconvenient places, sad to say. So yeah, the keys are actually really nicely listed here, so we could just go to whichever ones of these that we want and seek them out that way. But really, just doing these at this point is probably what you want to do. Okay. Oh man, we have to liberate AOA Village. Damn, I forgot about that. It's really unfortunate. All right, well, let's untrack that because we don't need it, and instead let's go and meet up with Sensei Ishikawa. He is on the east side, and he's gonna have some pretty good missions for us regarding some sniping and arching and all that good stuff. So let's move up here because Dreams of Conquest can wait as long as I can go pick up a gift, you know. Wow, that was a pretty sweeping statement there, Jin. How do you know? How do you know? Jesus, woman. Okay. Well, I'm going to avoid Norio, because he's just gonna kind of want us to do his mission. I'm good. Bye. Bye. I'm out. And unfortunately, the gift altar is so far away, you're almost better off just fast traveling to Golden Temple and doing it from there. So, we'll take that. And hey, the snows of Kamiagata. Okay. So, this is pretty similar to the Thief's Wrap, but a little bit better, in my opinion. Just because you can eventually get one that has blood splatter all over it. But from here, I guess we're just going to explore this village a little bit later because there's nothing that we can really upgrade. So, I don't know that we should really invest too much time into that. So, we'll head off over here and look at all of these buildings are suspended over the marsh. It's just, it's such a different look for this game, and they do it really well. I like it. Alright, so there's actually going to be a couple places similar to what we're seeing here. Hold on. Is this what I think it is? Wait a minute. I think those gates, them Torii gates, I think this is actually going to take us to the one that I want to do, even if the charm is no good. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Marsh Rock Shrine. Let's do it. I actually really enjoy this one. This is just straight up old school Tomb Raider, basically. Alright, so this is the Sanctuary of Izanami, Kami of Life and Death. And if I'm not mistaken, I think the charm will just allow you to restore your health at 50% when you use Iron Will. So it honestly is not that great, but you know, if I can get some more waxwood, we might be able to fill out our bow upgrades, at which point we won't really need bamboo anymore. But the first time I was here, it actually took me forever to figure out where to go because you saw the shrine. It is literally right there, but you need to climb up to get it. And this is what I kept missing. It's this little, like, foothold to grab onto. So it's kind of like, excuse me, unique in the sense that it's just right there. We're just going everywhere around it. Plus there are a ton of flowers here. And as you recall, I am the Lord of Toads, and I will be stepping on each and every one of you, if you'll have me. Right, so let's see. Do we want to go here? This is, I think, no, not a dead end. All right. So yeah, this really nice spot to get some flowers here and there, and just generally have a good time. It's just, it just feels old school, you know, like Steve's first shrine design, you know. Okay, so we'll drop down here. My nose is starting to get a little stuffy because I've been playing this game for God knows how long. It is honestly so easy to just get lost in this game and become completely enamored and invested in it. And I don't know how much longer I'm going to be recording it, but I've been having a really nice time, and I hope you guys have been too. It's been extremely enjoyable, and I just hope that the end product ends up being even half as decent as I hope it is. Boy. Yeah, I started editing the first couple episodes and oof, it is good. I like it. Quality has been great. That's how I wanted to do it. But with that, we made it. And we even cleared away the gloom. That's amazing. But for our efforts, we've obtained the charm of Izanami. Iron Will now revives you at 50% of your maximum health. And again, as cool as this one looks, I am probably never going to use it. I mean, at this point, dying in battle is worth a lot less than 3 resolve, 2 technique points, and my pride, you know, so I guess it helps if you end up dying a lot, but I'm not gonna really worry too much about it. Okay, well, that's nice. Let's double check back here and see. Hey, I'll take that. Thank you. And the flowers I peeked at earlier. Nice. All right, let's get the heck out of here. I think we are probably ready to... Oh no. Interesting. I didn't realize that it would be so easy to void out here. Wow. Okay, that's really bad. I need to investigate. Hold on. So if I fell down here, then I could kind of do the same thing. They give you a ledge here, thank God. So they knew it was an issue. They were just like, just let them fall for a while. Oh, but I jumped back. It's probably because this cliff. Yeah, maybe if I'm falling for too long. Yeah, there it is. Oh, but now I'm here. Okay. Can I hop out of here, though? Is that possible? I just... Oh, I can use the tree as leverage. Or you're just gonna hop back. Come on. Ooh, I almost made it, actually. Free will. I can do it. Oh, no. Hold on. I am not giving this up without a fight. There we go. That looked really, really dumb. Sorry I wasted all your time with that. But Nobu, he had absolutely nothing to say, so let's keep on going over here. Oh, there are some things just appearing out of nowhere, including deer, Mongols, and bears. Oh, but you dude killed him quick. That's bad. Okay. Is this one dead? I can't really tell. Okay, I wasn't sure if he had a helmet on. What is that? Is that another one? No, that's just a big ass deer. Okay. These guys had literally nothing on them. That's tragic. Okay. Well, was there... No, there's hornets and a bonfire. Oh. These are not looking like good people? No, these are peasants. Okay, so they're friendly. That's nice. How's it going, fellas? Have you seen Sensei Ishikawa? Be nice to get in touch with him at some point, you know? We were going in the complete opposite direction, so I'm just gonna go ahead. There you go, Nobu. Not sure how you pulled that one off, but... You know, I've seen weirder things in the past 5 minutes, so don't mind me. There's a yew wood in the middle of this little spot here. Let's go and grab it. There we go. Picking up all the flowers, man. And then, of course, just as it came, the Sun Lord taketh away. What is going on here, my fellow monks? Oh.
O samurai-sama, o chikara o okashe kudasai.
And you think I do?
病か。
恐ろしいことを口走っています。化け物のような鷹が人を連れ去り、地の底へ運ぶとか。
狂人のざれ言のようだが。
しかし、正気に戻る時もあるのです。奇妙な衣をまとった猛虎兵が夜嵐に現れ、経を唱えていたそうな。その猛虎兵が対馬の民に何かしたのでしょう。死人の浜の近くです。
赤島か。調べてみよう。
お気をつけください。あの者の話、恐ろしくてたまらないのです。